not gonna lie, this actually made me really sad. And you know, it's just not fair. It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates. Oh, I'm all for talking to people, guiding people, helping people, women, men. You know, I'm not a part of a gender war. I don't promote gender wars, but I'm just all about just wanting the best for everybody, especially minors. And I feel like this is just so selfish, and the minor in this situation has no say-so.
This woman simply said she didn't care.
So what are you going to do about it?
We're reporting it.
Are you going to arrest me? Are you going to give me a ticket?
We don't do that.
So what are you going to do?
And my thing is, I get you are depressed. I'm not saying that mothers cannot be depressed, but there's plenty of times where parents didn't have enough money for their children to eat. But they didn't say, I don't have any money, you're not going to eat. They made a way for their children to eat. You're depressed, but your child's education impacts her entire future, her mental well-being, where she'll be in life. You are in control of that at this moment. I am depressed. I'm going to work on myself, but I got to make sure my daughter gets to the schoolhouse.
God recently told me that I speak with way too much arrogance, but I'm going to tell y'all a story. I'm going to use this to tell a story. So last week or the week prior to, somebody at my job who was a very important somebody wrote an email, had somebody write me an email feeling like I'm not qualified enough to be an employee, right? Very similar to y'all situation. And I got frustrated and I took the email to my supervisor and I was telling this person like everything is always a problem. And what they told me was it's only a problem if I say it's a problem. So with that being said, and God, if you're listening, I mean this in the most humble way possible. Build your case. If I'm unfit, I told y'all I will do the honors. I will give y'all the information needed. If I'm unfit, it's going to be the same thing from last week. This person contacted the district office, and I contradicted that by sending them the information needed. So if I'm unfit and I'm not well enough to be a mom and y'all could do something about it, please be a big dog and play God and get my kid took away from me. I'm giving y'all every green light on that. If y'all can do that, do it.
Her response to this, it was just so insensitive. My daughter needs to learn something. She needs to do, because I want her to have better outcomes than me. Like, this is so selfish, and I don't think that people understand how selfish this is, because you're putting your feelings before your child's. And anybody with a brain knows that when you have children, it's not about you anymore. Nothing is about you anymore. It's plenty of times when my mother went without to make sure that me and my sister had. You sacrifice. Essentially, those people are going to come and try to take the kids. And I know this because I had a friend in middle school. She kept missing all these days. And guess what? They sent social workers out to her house to see what was going on. Out to her house. And the social workers came to her house for weeks at a time. And they would pop up. Like, they would just pop up. Knock, knock. Hey, is such and such here? Is such and such parents here? Okay, let me talk to them. And you don't know when they're going to stop. It's just, and they have every right to do so. Your child is missing school. You need to pray for her healing, pray for her mental clarity, pray for her understanding, pray for her awakening, that she'll eventually see that she's hurting her daughter more than anybody else. She's robbing her. In this world, you can't even do nothing without a high school diploma. How can you expect your child to pass and be successful in life if you don't get them in school? First thing you do in life when you're born is you prepare for school. Up until you're like, what, 5 or 6, you prepare for school. This is how you know the mom, she doesn't have the best mental health, because she just said it proudly. Like, I don't care. My child's been to school. I don't care. And then she thought that everybody's going to be like, oh, yeah, period, since your child has been to school. Nobody is going to applaud you for that. This is why people get mad at me when I say children. Children are more abused in the homes more than anywhere else, whether it be mentally, physically, whatever. Children are so not protected the way you guys think they are. They're not. It's minors. It is minors on this app. I don't know what the name of the app is, where they're twerking and shaking their legs for men for money. 16, 17-year-olds. Children are so underprotected. And this is another child that is underprotected because her mom is putting herself before her education. You don't know how many black children are undiagnosed schizophrenia, autism, bipolar, anger issues. I'm going to continue to bring stuff like this to awareness, because we need to know and we need to know what's going on around us and call it out. Say something. If you see somebody saying, I'm not, no, your child needs this. Like, speak up, be an advocate. That's what, when me getting my nursing degree, that's what I'm doing. I'm an advocate for people who cannot advocate for themselves. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk more about this later.